Wow. How about Patriots free agency? Sup, guys? It's Boston Sports Podcast here today. This one's a lot different because on my camera, if you don't know which one, because there's two of us, I'm Peter and my co-partner, Adrian. My partner, Adrian, he couldn't be here because he has other stuff that he's doing that's very important to him. So I'm doing this episode, and the reason why this is so delayed is, well, there's a lot of reasons. One, coronavirus. Two, we've been very busy with our own work. And three, Cam Newton. Yeah, I never thought I'd be saying this, but Cam Newton. Adrian really thinks that Cam Newton will be a Patriot. And it's a possibility. Cam Newton right now doesn't have a team. And he, in my opinion, and Adrian's opinion as well, he's probably the best option for us if we want to not stick with Jared Stidham. But now, today, I am going to be going through the entire Patriots free agency, and we will get to Tom Brady eventually, but let's get into this. Alright, so first people that we're going to talk about the people who stayed with the with the Patriots. So first we have Calhoun. I mean, this one does not, it's good, but it's not really going to affect us a lot. Matthew Slater signs a 2-year extension. I think that's huge. Matthew Slater is one of the most valuable players on this team, and Matthew Slater was first team All-Pro, and he did great last season, and I think he's going to do great next season. Next, Devin McCourty re-signs with us. That's also a good pickup. You know, he had a great start to the season. Had like 5 interceptions in the first 5 games. And he didn't do as well as the second half of the season, but I think he will do very well next season. All right, and next, there's only one more person. We had so many free agents, and we only re-signed 1, 2, 3, 4. And last thing I am going to get to is Joe Thuney. Joe Thuney, the offensive lineman, I think he's a great player. Great player. But before Tom Brady decided that he was going to sign with the Buccaneers, the Patriots decided to franchise tag him. Meaning that they put a lot of money to Joe Thuney to make sure that he re-signs with us. And I'm thinking, why? And it kind of makes you think, Joe Thuney over Tom Brady? Like, were they trying to protect Joe Thuney so Tom Brady wouldn't leave? I'm gonna get to that later. Right. And now let's go to everyone that we lost in free agency. So people who were on the team last year and aren't on the team this year. So first we have Jamie Collins and Danny Shelton going to the Lions. That could affect us a lot. Jamie Collins had arguably one of his best seasons ever with the Patriots. After, being with the Patriots before in years past and coming back and doing very well this season. And now he's off to the Lions. Now, Gerard Harmon getting traded, that will really not affect us a lot. He didn't do great last season, so it won't really affect us. I think we can replace him. Next is Ben Watson retiring. Again, he didn't do a lot last year. I don't know. He got like 130 yards last year. That is not good. And he's retiring, so congrats to him on retirement. Hope he does well. And next, this one was kind of late into free agency. Well, not that late, but a little late. Is Philip Dorsett going to the Seahawks? In my opinion, that's a great pickup for the Seahawks, but we're talking about us right here. Philip Dorsett leaves. That could kind of affect us because our wide receiver core is very poor right now. Hopefully, that will give a little bit more opportunity to N'Keal Harry. N'Keal Harry could do great next year. And next is Landon Roberts, Ted Karras, and Kyle Van Noy all going to the Dolphins. I don't understand why everyone's going to the Dolphins. I don't know. No, Dolphins think they're kind of big shots. Kyle Van Noy was probably the biggest person that we should have brought back, because he was the biggest name. Steven Gostkowski getting released. That is a huge, that mind blown. After a decade so of being great, of being a great kicker, for the New England Patriots, and having a bad year last year, had started off terrible, gets injured, out for the season, and now he's getting released. Now that means that we're gonna have to sign Nick Folk. So, I don't really know. Our kicker problem now we now have an issue with our kicker. And finally is Nate Ebner, who is going to the Detroit Lions. And now let's go to people that we picked up. So first is the defensive back, Cody Davis. He can fill the role of Nate Ebner in the special teams area. That could be a okay pick. Next is Brian Hoyer, who obviously has been here a lot. He knows the plays. I think he would be a great mentor, assuming that Jarrett Stidham will be the quarterback of the future. And he is a okay quarterback, and a lot of people are saying that he may be in contention for the starting quarterback role, which I do not think. I think Jarrett Stidham should start over him. And then next is Brandon Copeland. Okay. I don't really have any words for that. Dan Vitale, I think that was probably one of our decent pickups this year. He's a fullback. He will 100% help Sony Michel out after a bad season last year. And I think Dan Vitale will help get him much improved this year. Next is Adrian Phillips, who has had injury problems in the last few years, but I think he is ready to play, and I think he will do pretty decent this year. Next is, I don't know how to say his name. Bo Allen. I'm gonna put it on the screen so you guys know what I'm talking about. Defensive lineman, he'll definitely get a starting role. He'll probably take Danny Shelton's spot. And then finally, Damiere Byrd, a wide receiver. I don't know what to say. Not a good pickup. Not a good pickup. One thing I wanted to point out is the Stephon Diggs trade. We could have traded for Stephon Diggs, and regardless of who our quarterback would have been, who the Patriots thought our quarterback was going to be, we should have went for Stephon Diggs. We should have tried to trade for him, because we definitely could have, and that is a big disappointment by the Patriots. Alright, and now we're going to get to Tom Brady. Listen, I don't disrespect Tom Brady. I respect him. He made a respectable decision going to Tampa Bay. Fun fact, I used to actually like Tampa Bay. I still will. Don't call me bandwagon. Do not call me bandwagon. I just used to like the Bucks because Some of my family was from Tampa. Anyways, what are the Patriots doing? The Patriots, probably one of their worst off seasons ever. Yes, I'm going to say ever. They lose key assets. Kyle Van Noy. Kyle Van Noy, Philip Dorsett, Jamie Collins, Danny Shelton. They lose so many guys, and to top it all off, Tom Brady. You lose Tom Brady. All you had to do was give him a big contract. That's all you had to do. But then you decide to pay all your money to Joe Thuney. I respect Joe Thuney. He's a great player. But he did not, I don't think he deserved all that money. Some of that money had to go to Tom Brady if they wanted to try to re-sign him. By the time they signed Joe Thuney to that franchise tag, Patriots fans were thinking it's over. I was looking at their cap space. They didn't have enough cap space to even sign Tom Brady. It was over at that point. It's very frustrating. And to top it all off, we released Steven Gostkowski, and we didn't trade for Stephon Diggs. But, as me and Adrian said in our last episode, Cam Newton could be the starting quarterback next year. It's still possible. He still doesn't have a team as of March 29th. You never know. You never know. So, yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. There's obviously a lot of stuff going on in sports with the coronavirus. We would like to talk about it, but you guys should probably already know it. The only thing that's Boston related about the coronavirus is that Marcus Smart has sadly tested positive for the coronavirus. He's feeling fine, which is great. Yeah, again, we do apologize for not uploading in so long. It's been around 2 weeks. Obviously, we were just waiting for free agency to end, to settle down, so we can get this reaction video to it. And obviously the coronavirus, it's hard to contact each other. It's hard to get, we can't see each other in person. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Goodbye. And please like and subscribe. See ya.